individual teachers' classrooms. And so I'm going to give you a little bit of information about our county strategic vision and then how it relates to the problem of reading instruction for hind readers. The vision in Shelby County is to become a model for excellence in education on the local, state, and national, and even the international level. And the mission of Shelby County Schools is to empower diverse students to reach their full potential through an innovative educational system. And I think both of these statements, the vision statement and the mission statement, do focus on all students and empowering all of our students and using strategies so that we become a model of excellence for other school systems. And so both of those, right off the bat, really speak to the problem in our county. In Shelby County, there are 5 goals that are related to our mission statement and vision statement. And these goals are to provide the highest quality education and support for each student while meeting and exceeding all standards. The second one is to analyze and address the influences of growth. The third is to employ, develop, and retain highly qualified staff. The fourth is to increase family partnerships, family involvement, and community partnerships. And the 5th goal of Shelby County and their strategic vision, is to seek continuous improvement in all schools and system departments. And I've put an asterisk beside 3 of these because I think 3 of these goals specifically relate to the problem of reading instruction for our hind learners. And that would be the first one about providing a high quality education while meeting and exceeding all standards, increasing family and community involvement, and the 3rd goal it supports is to seek continuous improvement in all schools. Below the 5 goals that our county has, there are 12 strategic areas. And as you can see on the board, we have things as far as communication and community partnership. There is a strategic area of curriculum, instruction, and assessment, finance, facilities, support operations. So there are several different strategic areas that our county includes in its continuous school improvement plan, in its long-range strategic plan. The problem and how it relates to our county strategic plan as a whole is very intertwined. Looking at our system goal is to provide the highest quality education and support for each student while meeting and exceeding all standards. In the strategic area of curriculum, instruction, and assessment, the county's put together an action plan. And the action plan goal to meet this system goal in the strategic area is to use research-based instructional strategies in all areas for teaching, reteaching, and intervention. And the rationale is that we do this in hopes to meet the needs of all learners in the classroom. The strategies should be utilized for teaching, reteaching, and intervention. There are 6 steps in the specific action plan to meet that particular goal. And the county has come up with this list of 6 to complete in the 2010-2011 school year. And those 6 things included training teachers in Alabama Reading Initiative strategies, providing training for format and working on the work, lesson design, supporting schools in their AMSTI strategies, providing training for pre-AP and AP strategies, advanced placement. 5th, they wanted to provide training on response to intervention. And 6th was to provide training for differentiating instruction. And again, I went through and put an asterisk beside the ones that specifically related to reading instruction for hind learners. Using ARI strategies, pre-AP and AP strategies, the response to intervention program highlights the needs of intervention students at the low-end spectrum and at the high-end spectrum, and then providing training for differentiating instruction. Our county has a strategic planning team. The chairpersons for our county were Dr. Charlotte Draper and Emily Freeland. Both of them work in the county office, and Dr. Draper is our assistant superintendent of instruction. The action team has 9 individuals from around the county who represent lots of different schools and settings. For example, the first 2 on our list are our county elementary lead teachers. We also have several representatives from the special education department and also the supervisor of advanced and gifted programs. The county also includes 2 individuals from different schools in the county who are administrators in those schools. So we have Barbara Snyder from Shelby County High School and Susan Hyatt from River Chase Middle School. The only thing that I would add to this in the future is I would recommend we add in some classroom teachers. The county planning team does not include classroom teachers. However, after our gifted education department looked at this problem earlier this school year, we decided to form our own strategic planning team, and so we formed a gifted education leadership team. And it consisted of 7 different teachers in our county, different grade levels, 3rd through 5th, and then also different areas in our county. So we have some from disadvantaged populations, and we also have some very affluent schools represented on our gifted education leadership team. I also wanted to go through, before I start talking about specific action plans, and talk about how this problem relates to my school and my school strategic vision and goals. And so Chelsea Intermediate School has its own mission statement. It's being updated for this school year because we have a new principal, but for the last school year, our mission statement reads, Chelsea Intermediate School will cultivate a culture that inspires learning for all students, hold high expectations for all members of our learning community, integrate curriculum to ensure that learning connections are established, and that student growth is our top priority. The goals of Chelsea Intermediate School include that all students have the ability to learn and grow as autonomous learners. Individual student needs can be determined through varied assessments. 3, students must be provided with a safe and engaging learning environment. 4, instructional goals should be based on high expectations of all stakeholders. And 5 is that teachers should empower each other through developing expertise in research-based strategies, and they should share that expertise with each other. There are 5 steps in the Chelsea Intermediate School Strategic Action Plan that relate to reading for high-end learners. This actually was a specific focus we had as the school in our continuous school improvement plan for our school. The 5 steps included training teachers in ARI strategies, supporting teachers in the implementation of AMSTI strategies, provide training in book clubs and authentic literature, provide training about the response to intervention plan, and then number 5 is to provide training for differentiating instruction. So we did this even specifically on a school level, not just a county level. Our school leadership team is made up of 8 individuals. It includes both of our administrators, the reading coach, the librarian, a gifted resource teacher, 2 classroom teachers, 1 from 4th grade and 1 from 5th grade, and also a parent. And this leadership team has stayed in place for the past 2 years, and so we have really grown together as a leadership team and looking at our school as a whole and the needs that our school has. Looking at the strategic plans in action, looking at those 5 and 6 steps on the county level and the school level, some of the things that we specifically did were that we provided workshops for the Alabama Reading Initiative strategies and content literacy strategies. Reading coaches from around the county, gifted resource teachers, our lead teachers in the county provide summer workshops. They also provide a new teacher orientation for ARI strategies. We also provided a reading instruction that blooms and soars workshop. And we started this last summer. Another teacher and myself, another gifted education teacher and myself, got together and we provided a summer workshop for teachers on bumping up instruction for high-end readers using Bloom's taxonomy and the SOARS program. And it was a very big hit last summer. We had a lot of feedback, positive feedback, and so this past school year, we went through and provided training in this workshop at several different schools around the county. Another thing we did was that the gifted leadership team that I mentioned earlier started writing small group lesson plans for high-end readers, and we worked in conjunction with the Shelby County reading coaches to provide small group lesson plans